listening to the Forza Podcast with your host, Marsh.
What up, Canes fans? It is the Forza Podcast. It is Wednesday, September 23rd, and we are 3 days from beating the hell out of Florida State. The Florida State Seminoles, the trash team up in Tallahassee. We are 72 hours away. It is Marsh, and I am sorry I missed the last episode. I was out camping with the family, with the uncles and the brothers and the nature. But as always, I am joined by my wonderful producer and co-host, Jordan Nelson. Jordan, it's FSU week.
It is FSU week. Dude, I'm excited for the game, but like I was saying on Twitter, this is maybe the first FSU game ever that I'm not even nervous.
It doesn't. I'm trying to get the hatred in blowing within me, and it's because it doesn't even feel right. It feels weird.
It's because their program is in complete free fall, and they just look so terrible.
Shit.
Yeah, I seriously I am 96% confident in this game.
So let me ask you, man, what was that experience? Because we haven't talked since the Louisville game. What
Correct.
was Saturday like?
It was good, man. I mean, I was very happy with the performance that we had. I will say though, some of the things that I saw in the UAB game, I think they're just going to be things that we have to deal with this season. I think the pass protection is not as good as we think it is.
But it's a lot better than last year.
Yeah, but I think that's more scheme than talent, honestly. Mm-hmm. I think that's just because we have a smart coach right now.
Yeah. But 47 points.
Yeah, but I saw plenty of downs, especially between our guards. Jakai and then also Scaife, where they just kind of messed up, dude. There was multiple downs where they didn't block anyone and De'Aaron King took a hit. So, we need to watch for that. I still think, linebacker play is going to be a game-to-game thing. We got to hope that they show up for big games. Thankfully
it doesn't get any bigger than Florida State. So
yeah,
I guess it does because we play Clemson the next week. But
yeah,
as far as emotional, and things like that, it doesn't get any bigger than FSU week.
Yeah.
And I was watching that with my brother, and I was like, what am I watching right now?
Yeah.
We can have back-to-back 75-yard touchdowns? What is this?
Yeah, and dude, there's nothing to say about the offense except for thank goodness for De'Aaron King and Rhett Lashley.
Oh my God. It was amazing. It was incredible. Yeah. Brevin. How about Brevin?
Yeah, dude, Brevin is so good, and we finally have the tools to maximize Brevin's talent. Because, it's not like that's new. It's not like Brevin got a whole lot better this year. He's just able to shine now because we don't have just people that struggle, everywhere around him.
Dude, and then Mallory's touchdown. Oh, dude, his 75-yard play that got called back. I was so pissed.
Yeah. I was tweeting. I said no more Green Tree All-Star status for Will Mallory anymore. So that was his coming out party. Yeah.
Oh, I was so happy. Before we get into a little bit of news and also the rest of the show, I want to talk to you guys about the Tank Brewing. You guys know that we have been working with them. Big fan of the Tank. Go follow them on Facebook, Twitter, social media, just at the Tank Brewing. The Tank is located in the heart of Miami at 5100 Northwest 72nd Avenue. I've been there. This place is awesome. 6,500 square foot. It looks like Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory. I keep saying that. Great cigar room located next. They also do food. So whether you're drinking with your buddies and enjoying the Canes game, or you kind of just want to get a beer by yourself and maybe with a lady friend, the Tank is the perfect place. And if you're watching the game from home, that's fine too. You can order online at thetankbrewingtakeout.com or call them at 786-801-1554. And here's the kicker. Whether it's delivery or pickup, when you use the promo code TANK4SUP, you will get free delivery on game days. So sounds pretty good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and the tank. I'm a big Yelp guy. I don't know if you ever use Yelp, but I'm always looking for good spots, and I use Yelp. And the Tank Brewing on Yelp has 4.5 stars out of 220 reviews. So
place, man. It's a good place. So
yeah,
help us out, help them out. Promo code again is Tank4Up. So Victor, he's our guy over there. So
yeah.
Big thanks to him for hooking us up with them. Yeah, when I go down to Miami next month, when I move down there, I will for sure as hell be hitting up the Tank. So maybe I'll help out our business as well.
Yeah, I keep hearing about a guava manchego cheeseburger that they have. And that's both of those. I mean, if you would tell me a guava cheeseburger, that sounds good, and then a manchego cheeseburger, I'm all about that. But both, I've been thinking about this like repeatedly. It's kind of bad.
No, that's good. That's good. Okay, do you want to talk about AB real quick?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So our guy AB, stickers by AB. I bought a whole bunch of stuff from him yesterday. Make sure you're following our guy Stickers by AB on Twitter. Make sure you check out his website and order some good stuff. He makes really high quality stickers that are usually 305 or Miami Hurricanes themed. I think he might be working on some Miami Heat stuff in the future. But yeah, Marsh, we have a collaboration sticker with him. It just says drip across the front. It's really, really dope. Yeah. And I bought a number of them yesterday, so they're going to be everywhere. And that's kind of our first piece of merch that's officially been released. So yeah, make sure you guys go support AB. He's one of our favorite dudes. He's helping us out. He's going to be designing all of our merch. And, he's just a good guy. I love chatting with him.
He is a good guy. I was talking to him earlier today. Just a fine gentleman. But, okay, we got that out of the way. We got 2 former Canes coming on the show today. Is our first one ready to go?
Yes, he is.
Hello.
Lance, what up, bro?
Man, what's up, bro?
Yo, Lance Leggett, former Canes receiver, is back on the Fours Up podcast. Dude, I must say, you've become a popular guy amongst the Canes podcasts the last few weeks.
Man, listen, man. That ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. I'm just coming back out.
Heck yeah. Hey, we love it, man.
That's all it is.
Absolutely. How's life been going for you, brother? How's everything going?
Nah, man. Honestly, everything been going good. You know what I've been doing, working hard on Leggett Speed Academy. Still pushing that, doing everything with my properties. But man, but that Leggett Speed Academy, I'm really pushing it. So I'm gonna come out with some more content and try to make everybody hip to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, give him a follow at the Leggett Speed Academy. I know you've been pushing that hard. And Canes fans, you guys have been awesome helping him spread that too. So have you, Lance? It's FSU week, man. Have you been able to watch the last 2 Canes games? What are your thoughts? We're 2-0, baby.
Man, listen, honestly, it looked like I watched a couple games since football started back. We look like we got the best offense right now in college football.
Did you ever think that those words were going to come out of your mouth, that the Miami Hurricanes have the best offense in college football? Dude, I was watching on Saturday especially. I could not believe my eyes. I mean, 47 points, and we left some points on the field too.
Honestly, I don't like the offensive line. We always had the skill players. It was just our offensive line was a little off. But now I think they're looking a whole lot better. You know, they might have some meltdowns, but you're supposed to. You got to have more wins than you have losses. But they look much better. But that quarterback, you already know he just need a little bit of time. Just give him a little bit of time. They was giving him a lot of time to throw the ball.
Yeah, they were that, and that scheme. Jordan and I were talking about it, at the start of the show. That scheme is just making everything just work so good. I wanted to ask you, because you played for the Canes, you experienced several FSU games. How is it different in the locker room and on the practice field during FSU week compared to, if you're playing like a team like Virginia or something like that? How does the FSU week make it different?
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you, like FSU week, sometimes when you have to go to practice, like we used to have practice on that Tuesday, we was off on Monday, so we had practice that Tuesday. You like, man, God, I gotta go to practice Tuesday. But FSU week, shit. Man, listen, you ready to go to practice because they're gonna play the music the whole practice. It's just a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
And man, you got to play. You about to play against someone from high school, so that's the best part about it.
Does that add to the rivalry? I mean, I've always been curious because we had like Dalvin Cook and Joe Yerby were playing against each other, and they were high school teammates and close friends and stuff like that. So what's it like when you're going up against a friend, but it's in the Miami FSU rivalry?
But you gotta understand, like, see, a lot of people just get to see it when they get to see the kids play when they're in high school, when they're in college. Man, a lot of them kids play against each other and saying like football. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they've been doing that. They love to go against each other. At the end of the day, they're making it from a place. 9 times 10, they're making it from a place where a lot of people think they wouldn't make it from, and they're making a living out of it.
Yeah. So what's it? Because I know your first game as a Miami Hurricane in 2004 was Florida State. What was it like? I mean, you're thrown into it. I mean, sometimes you play FAMU, Bethune-Cookman to start off the season, but you were thrown into the fire against a really good Florida State team. I know that they still had guys like Cromartie and those guys on the team. What was it like, your first time being in a Miami Florida State game?
Man, that's one of the best feelings ever. Like, that's what, honestly, going to Miami, that's what you dream about, playing Florida State or Florida. You want to play Florida State, but you want to play them. It's like that's the dream. That's the money game, honestly.
So why is it like that? Because I've heard other players, like DJ Williams, say that the reason he came to Miami was to put on the U and go against the team with the spear. So why do you think that is?
Because you got, like, it goes back to the childhood. You got kids playing against each other when they were young, competing against each other. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it just, over the years, that rivalry against each other, going against each other over the years, is just gonna get bigger. You see what I'm saying? So now you playing on a bigger stage, but it's nothing like, I can't really say it's nothing like that Florida State and the Miami game.
So, I mean, and your first game, I believe that was the Frank Gore game. What besides that, what's your most memorable game against Florida State?
Shoot, I'll go when I had made we played, that was my junior year, and I made I caught a dig route across the middle, and I was almost to the touchdown. The dude caught me from behind, but I shook one dude. And the next thing you know, all my homeboys had called me like, boy, you had shook that boy so bad. Dwayne Wade was on the sideline going crazy. So all them boys at the game. So that was one of my that was one of my moments I remember.
Yeah. So you had some wins against Florida State, and you also had some losses in your career. But I'm curious, what does it feel like to lose in that rivalry? Like, what does it feel like to be on the losing side after all the hype and all the preparedness?
Man, you feel sick because you feel sick. You gotta listen to that for the rest of the year, for a whole year, from your homeboys, and then especially people back at home, because you got mixed crowds. Some people like Florida, some people like Florida State, some people like Miami.
And so when you were growing up, I know that you were in Polk County, I believe. Was it straight Seminole or Gator fans? Were there no Miami fans?
Oh no, we got Miami fans now. You crazy? Shoot, there's a lot in Polk County. There's a lot of Miami fans, but it's a big old but. There's a lot of Florida fans and Florida State fans here.
Because I mean, I lived. I didn't live in Polk County, but I've lived in Tallahassee, places like that, and man, the Miami fans, they're scarce, man. There's a lot of even growing up in Miami, there was a lot of Gator fans, a lot of Florida State fans. But from the two games that you've seen, and the way that this offense is going, do you feel more confident in Manny Diaz bringing back the Canes and where we're supposed to be at?
Man, of course. Just put